Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is Capsize from Seth Race. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. If you don't know what it is that I do, I review the latest and greatest in magic tricks. Case in point, Capsize, Seth Race. This was the hit of Magic Live just this past year, sold out at Magic Live, and brand new release from Penguin Magic, Seth Race. I'm a big fan of Seth. I'm a big fan of Seth. If you go back through my history, if you do the little search up there and you look for Seth's name, you're gonna see that I've reviewed a ton of his past effects. Even a creepy one with an Elder Bill where Seth wears a mask the entire time. So that's how far back Seth and I go. But that was Bankrupt, I think. Bankrupt, yeah. This is crazy. This is a crazy, crazy trick. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what the gimmick looks like. That's right. Normally, I do not do that. I do not open the box and fully expose the trick, but I'm going to fully expose it for you. Okay, so 40 bucks. $40, and you are going to get two Capsize gimmicks. They're made to look like 20-ounce Coke bottle tops. One's red, one's black. They're completely identical. They are beautifully well made. They have a screw top lid. They will screw onto a 20-ounce bottle. They are not airtight. They are not watertight. It is so that you can do a walk around and make it look convincing, but you're not necessarily going to shake the bottle up or turn it upside down or go jogging with it. Okay, it's a magic prop. It's a magic prop. It's okay if it gets wet. It's okay if it gets wet. The other thing I can tell you is that you'll need coins, right? Because this is a coin trick. So in the video, in the explanation, you have Seth Race and Craig Petty as your teachers. Seth Race is here in the States. He's going to do all his tricks with quarters. Craig Petty, overseas, right? He's abroad. And he's going to do his effects with 10 pence coins. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Seth also mentions that he has done the effect with nickels. So it's possible to do the effect with nickels. You want to see the gimmick? Everything's going to come in this beautiful, nice, hard-shelled box, right? You get your little magnet enclosed lid. The URL for the tutorial is here at the top. And there it is, kids. Those are your gimmicks. There is nothing else in this box. There is nothing else in this box. You get a red cap that looks just like this and a black cap that looks just like this. And there's nothing else. There's no magnet inside this. There's no moving parts. This is not USB charged. This is what you get. Which leads you to ask, what is it, right? If that's all it is, what is it? Maybe for some of us who aren't as familiar with coin magic or coin magic props, we know the Aikido box, right? Maybe the Aikido box is a name that you know. This is not an Aikido box, okay? Because an Aikido box is a trick that's performed with a lid. This would be a slot box or a Boston coin box. And it differs slightly from the Aikido because you are able to perform routines without a lid. So now you can do vanishes and productions without a lid. Showing the cap beforehand, showing that there's nothing in it, you can use it to vanish and produce things, and all without a lid. Is it well made? I'm sure you'll agree that it looks perfect, right? It looks absolutely perfect. And if you can screw it off a 20-ounce Coke right in front of the spectator, they will assume nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. The overall quality and production value of the video is about 1 hour and 48 minutes long. And you got Seth, he's seated at a table. Craig is also seated at a table. And let's just say right now, this is table magic. This is table magic. You're not doing a walk around with this. All the tricks that are taught in this are done at a table. They are in the P3 studios. You're gonna get a trailer. And all in all, you're gonna get 6 unpublished routines from Craig Petty, and you're gonna get a couple tricks from Seth. It begins with a live performance of the coins across in a bar with Seth. And then Seth will show you how the caps work and exactly what makes them tick. His first routine is a 3-stage routine involving secretly stealing the coins away from under the cap and then over to your hand, and also the spectator's hand. His second trick is an equivocate effect with 4 different coins, so a quarter, nickel, dime, penny, and then whatever coin they call appears from underneath the cap. Seth is going to give some care and handling notes, and that stops at the 47-minute mark. Craig Petty jumps in for the rest of the video with his 10-pence coins. He's going to talk about how to use the gimmick a little bit in low light conditions and for people who have poor eyesight. Craig then immediately jumps into a sleights section. He's going to cover how to do a finger palm, a classic palm, and then he covers a few easy coin vanishes, as well as the shuttle pass, some false transfers, hang peng chen, and let me just say, if you are not familiar with some of these sleights, this goes by very fast. So I would say if you need help, you might want to use a secondary resource or spend some time pausing the video, rewinding, and putting in the practice, because certainly everything that Craig teaches you will be using these sleights. Craig's tricks come in during the last 40 minutes. He's going to teach you a coins to glass. This is where 4 coins, one at a time, appear in a transparent see-through glass. He'll then do out and out, which is a David Roth variation of coin to hand. He throws in an invisible purse frame routine where the coins go to the invisible purse. There's a coins to coffee cup routine with 8 coins, a coins through the table routine, and a little pen and coin routine. Pocket space, like I said, it can be carried at the top of your soda bottle, or you can carry it in your pocket. It's a pretty small object. It'll fit in your pocket somewhere. And yeah, totally inspectable. Your spectators will never find anything. Just like I showed it to you on camera, that's what I would do in real life. I would just hand it to them. All they're going to see is threads inside of the cap, and on the outside, they'll texture grip and a smooth top. I mean, there really is nothing to find. They wouldn't find a thing. Sleights and difficulty. How hard is this? The tricks that Seth teach you are a little bit more beginner, a little bit more easily approachable. I think those 2 tricks will probably be in anybody's wheelhouse. Like I said earlier, Craig's are more for somebody who knows their way around coin magic, as Craig does. Craig's master at coin magic. Setup and reset, there really isn't any. There's no moving parts on these caps, so there's nothing to reset. You could have the coins inside the cap to start with, or in another pocket, or somewhere else, or like I said, the cap could be screwed onto a soda bottle. So there's no setup, there's no reset, it's completely instant. All right, so what are the positives? You know what, I think there's a huge selection of magicians that want to exclusively do tricks with ordinary objects, and doing coin magic has that appeal already. Coins are something that people use in their day-to-day life. Cards, not so much. And I think when people think about card magic, there is something in the back of our heads that say, well, gamblers and card cheats, they know how to do certain things to cheat. And so magicians just learn these cheat things. But coin magic kind of goes into another realm where spectators don't understand that there are also just as many coin sleights and coin effects that you can do to produce the same results, vanishes, appearances, etc. So when you add in something as simple as a Coke bottle cap, you're using an ordinary everyday object that people see all the time. So it's not a box with a bunny rabbit painted on it, right? And it's not sponge balls. It's not some weird, purple plastic box with a lid and you open it and put the card in and close it. Like those props, they're magic props, and we all know it, right? We all know it. Your spectators are already a little sus of magic props. So using something like this, I think, even though it's a gimmick, it's completely disguised. Nobody's ever going to think that this is a gimmick or that it's secretly helping you behind the scenes. Negatives, I think the only negative is that they're giving you a lot of material, and chances are you'll probably only do one trick out of all of them, right? You're not going to keep bringing the cap back out to do another trick. You're either a coin magician and you've got other tricks that you could do, or you're kind of a magician that does a little bit of everything, right? But to use that same cap again in another trick where really you're just it's just a coins across really at the end of the day, right? You're not going to do 2 coins across tricks back to back. So you're probably only going to gravitate towards one of these tricks and perform that one. But great value as long as you understand what you're getting, right? You're getting a huge amount of ideas. You're getting some cool sleights that you can learn if you're not into coin magic or you haven't had that much practice with coin magic. And you're getting 2 well-made props. But make sure that you can see yourself doing this effect. I think this trick probably will be purchased more by people who already do coin magic and know their way around coin magic. Not that the 2 Seth tricks aren't good, they are, but I think a lot of the people that purchase this will probably be coin magicians and people that know their way around coin magic. So that's everything I can say about Capsize, and I hope I've answered some questions for you, or at least introduced you to a trick that you didn't know anything about. And if that's the case, you can always do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and follow. Push all those buttons. That helps me out. And when I see that number go up, it encourages me to keep going day after day. And I want to really thank Penguin Magic and Seth Race for allowing me to have this so I can do the review for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, can I have just a few more minutes of your time, please? I've got something important that I really want to talk to you about. Normally at the end of these videos, I use this space to promote myself, right? I tell you to subscribe to my channel, or I tell you to become a member of my channel, or I try to sell you a t-shirt, or I ask you to join the member section. And lately, I've just been feeling it on my heart that I want to use this space to promote another magician and to ask you to support his channel. So Daniel Madison, I'm sure you know, he is just an incredible magician, an amazing card mechanic. He's been producing magic, teaching us all magic, putting out high quality cards and merchandise for a really long time. He has an incredible YouTube channel. It's absolutely incredible. I don't know if you've visited lately. He does really fun little shorts, beautiful editing, great shots, amazing music. His most recent video was a magic tutorial. He teaches you the snap change. He spends 30 minutes. It is a 30-minute masterclass on the snap change, and it's free. Out of all the magic channels that are out there, whether they're reviewers or performers or teachers, Daniel Madison deserves to be in everyone's top 3. He deserves to be in everyone's top 3. He is my number one. My number one, hands down. Okay? And I would love for him to get the recognition that I think he deserves, not just from us as a community, but also from YouTube for the great videos he puts out. If you've not yet subscribed to Daniel Madison, if you have not yet pushed that subscribe button, you're not the kind of person that subscribes to a lot of channels, I get it. But if you appreciate Daniel Madison and you appreciate the art, or at least you can appreciate his effort and his drive and his game, I would highly ask you to go over to his channel really quick, hit that subscribe button. Let's bump Daniel Madison up to 100K. I want to see him hit 100K. I want to see him make the video where he gets his plaque. I think he's so deserving of it. And like I said, Daniel Madison, his channel, my top 10, easily in my top 10, because he's my number one. He's my number one. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.